Alright, hello, howdy, welcome. This time it is truly Friday. It's time for Slay the Spire mods. Yesterday I was nearing the back of the Packmaster. Today is a mod I found out during that stream. Today, we're going to be going through the decks. As a note, like a lot of the mods that are deep like this, we're just going through it on the day. Clearly this has all of them, I think. Erratic deck, plasma, and anaglyph, yeah, as well as different stakes. So, playing a card costs 2 gold. But yeah, I had seen this in the mod list months back, but there's a Balatro relic mod. And I had thought, oh, there's that Balatro relic mod. No, that's character mod. So, I'm intrigued to see how we are interpreting the rules of Balatro in Slay the Spire. Are we going to be, like, using, like, is this going to be trying to emulate Balatro gameplay, or is it going to be, like, Balatro vibes, where we're going to have a lot of, like, Joker cards, or what, anywhere in between? Low Stakes is just a gambling chip, which is perfect because it also fits as a Balatro discard. If you're watching Slay the Spire here and you've never tried out Balatro, well, I'm sorry for the, like, 50 hours that you're about to lose, but you should go check it out. We're just gonna go ahead and play base deck, base difficulty. Strange MD, thanks for the sub. Obviously we can see all the different color decks that must have something different, and then we have the stakes that also change rules. Can't remove basic cards with black stake, gold stake, So, let's jump on in and see what we end up, like, I'm wondering if the field is going to be different. Do we have blinds? Okay. This one sounds familiar. 0 of 200 gold. Maximum gold earned each... Oh, there's like an upper limit on... I'm sorry, 200 is the upper limit. Oh, that's terrifying. Alright. We got Jolly Joker and a Sly Joker. So our cards are Jokers. This is the Slyo Joker, of course, yep. It says +6 chips, but it's 5. Mad Joker, if the last card played was an attack, it's double. Clever Joker, if the last card played was a skill, it's double. Doesn't function otherwise. Okay. Interesting. Those have, like, hand associations, maybe? Looks like 2 pair and single pair. I'm really interested to see if combat is different here. This is one where we absolutely could do this, but I'm not going to. This does need Balatro music to be playing at all times. You're right. That's something I can fix. Like, okay, so am I gonna, like, want to play block and attack, and, like, I'm very curious. Nah, we can't get to you without, we do have this. Okay. We don't have a lot of money right now, but the promise of a lot of money is certainly in the cards. We'll kind of see what route we end up liking here. We'll take this left-hand side first. Okay, Give me Swift Strike. We'll see what... Okay, let's find out if combat is shifted or how we're playing. We don't need Sly Joker. No? Okay. What's with this much money, though? Terrifying. Where do I get, like, 1 hour Balatro? 1 second. Don't be too loud. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I'm altering the experience. Okay. So, upgrading matching constellations. God, if they're doing... Okay, that's cute. I'm interested in the constellation setup. Obviously, we need to have some upgraded cards to make that work, but... God, how much money am I... Like, we must have, like, all the money jokers, right? Like, that's something that's really huge. Okay, we want to cycle through... Yeah, so this is gonna be... block and all the attack. So Constellation right now is just a strike, but that's okay. The red and blue on this give me just a little bit of like, oh, that's a I kind of wish it was a little bigger as like a sight of... Ooh, right, last card played this combat. You always got to remember that on those cards. Deal 7 damage, gain 30 gold if used on an elite or boss. Okay. Photograph, okay. Hey, hold the hell on. Okay. Removed from the deck. Yeah, I mean, we're early enough that... Huh, yeah, we can take that. We take a few fights on this side, we remove, you know, base strike defense, and we kind of upgrade those into, like, either, Flash of Steel deck to rock. I kind of want to know what rock is. All right. Okay, a fight's good. So, and also we have the ability to get rid of this if we didn't want it. Okay. So that gets removed from the deck. The Mad Joker draw is kind of useless there, but we do full block. Yeah, the chip makes it a lot safer in fights where I don't want that. The problem is, of course, drawing it a second time because Sixth Sense is unplayable. It doesn't remove itself. Wait a minute. Wait. I need to know how this card functions on a double up. The first card played while this is in your hand is removed from the deck. Obviously, it should only remove... Okay. Just double checking. So, that removed one of our blocks. We'll remove a couple strikes to go with that, and it gives us colorless cards, and we can pass on the colorless cards too. We're not gonna because we get finesse, but... Uh-huh. I see. Oops, all sixes, double all listed probabilities, sure. Oh, double potion chance, okay. Hey, hold on. "3x Mult, huh? I guess... Do I just want a Cavendish? Credit card upgrades to... Okay. You can also just take a bunch of money. We didn't even have to destroy it. This is the most pot of greed, isn't it? That is not Cavendish. Must have this as a more interesting than the Gross Michael. Good old Gross Cal. Yeah, the Gross Michael blows up, we get the Cavendish, etc. But we don't have to blow it up to get to the Cavendish. Am I taking a shop? Now I'm not because I want extra combats. Okay. So I don't care about the Cavendish. Actually, I do... I think I'm fine with the Cavendish on the opening. No. Okay, I want to get rid of a strike here. Okay. Cavendish upgrades to lose Ethereal. Okay. So, we'll be fine for now. One Vol and it's probably on a... Yeah. We got Constellation, Finesse. I wonder how many relics there are that are jokers. Okay. Again, we can't double up on the Sixth Sense, as cool as it would be. Good Instincts as an upgrade on a block? I can also pass, remember. I don't have to take the colorless card. Yeah, I added the music. Let's check the Balatro card. Shoot the moon. 6 damage for each skill in your hand. Green Joker. Increase the... and Lucky Cat. At your start of your turn, 1 in 4 chance to gain 10 block and a 1 in 4 chance to deal 10 damage to all enemies. Okay. We're getting a ton of these zeros because the Sixth Sense is eating up cards. Sixth Sense is just, rather than eat 6, we're just... True, we could just play it and not have a... I'm gonna take the Good Instincts because we like as a replacement on a defend. Lucky Cat. Wonder if there's tarot cards then as well. I'll grab this for fun. $160. I might shift this way instead. Okay, there's the Cavendish. I do want to just... like... get another strike out of the deck. So let's go... strike... Okay. I guess I'm going to want to add a couple strikes if we're going into combat with an elite. Also upgrading cards at some point so we can get the slow working. Hope Wheel of Fortune. Tarot's Potion, according to that makes sense. Like, this is the place where, like, tarot and planets would live, so... Okay. Hand of Greed as a replacement for a strike. Misprint. Yeah, okay. Gain 30 block. Holy smokes. That's a cute way to do ice cream. That's so much block. Faceless Joker, draw 3 cards, discard 2 cards. If you discard 2 powers, gain 50 gold. 30 block. With all these zeros, that's a card that's like really good right now and like gets worse as time goes. But with the Sixth Sense, maybe that's okay. Yeah, Misprint being completely unknowable. It's funny that this feels like it's probably lowballing with all the Balatro cards that gain gold. I'm gonna take Ice Cream, and I'm gonna take... We could just immediately kill Mind Blast. I don't even need to pick the card there if I wanted to not pick it. How many attacks do we have in this deck? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me the Ice Cream, give me the Hand of Gold. Lucky Cat to 1, I think. Okay. So let's get rid of a block. What? Oh my god, it's got a... Oh no! It's got the hook? Oh. That's really funny and also incredibly terrifying. Okay. The hook, huh? We do have blinds. That did damage. Hold on. Not quick. Nah, we're still on. Okay. I had to check. Okay. All right. Cavendish, Hand of Greed. Get us out of here. I love that the elites have... That's cool. This was not a key elite. I'm gonna play defensively to try to gain as much, keep as much health out of this as possible, because the key elite was down here. Alright. So, let's discard this and the ice cream, and then... We don't have lethal here, but we have 4. We'll be fine taking the -1/-1, and then, like, trying to kill with, Hand of Greed. Another finesse or a dramatic entrance. I guess the dramatic entrance we'd eat, but I love more finesses. Like, we've been eating the blocks, so... Take more of those, and then... Okay. Delay damage reach even cost card played this turn. Oh my. Hold on. We're building in an interesting way towards that, aren't we? I also think... Yeah, this is max per fight that you can generate. I might just take the Troubadour. That drawback is harsh, but that's 0 cost draw. Basically, it's like a turbo, but you get the Void next turn. I'm willing to try it. Okay. God, 3 elites and they're gonna be hell. Troubadour to 3 cards, perhaps? Or Or maybe like some of our offense actually to up, like Hand to Greed or Swift Strike. Some of our offense up probably sounds like a good play because we don't have a ton of that right now. Sixth Sense upgrades to lose innate. At some point, I'm just going to be removing Sixth Sense from the deck. That's just going to be like a removal in a shop, right? Like, I'm not worried about that. I'm going to upgrade some of our best damage capabilities. I feel like that's our missing thing right now is damage. I'm a little worried about some fights if we don't have... Okay. We are potions. Every fight, a tarot card. Do I have a combat here? Ooh. With the Constellation, that looks really strong. We can take the shop there. Do I turn off the Elite then? I might drop off the Elite for this. Because if the Elite has a, if the Elite has, I'm gonna turn Balatro music down just a bit. There we go. Hopefully that's not too loud. I think we have to drop off the Elite because I don't want to take another big blind or like for it. I don't know that I can take like. I'm imagining Gremlin with a blind effect, and in this deck, I think we would die to that. I'm gonna take the special relic, and we're gonna take the fights to do some removals. Try to remove like. Pain with Sixth Sense is not free because it's whatever the first card we play is. And this is unplayable. I would need the blue candle to do that, which would work. That'd be really good if I could get that and be able to just eat curses for free. But it is the first card played because the way Sixth Sense, the Joker, works in Balatro is it's like if your first hand is a single 6, no other cards, just a 6, it kills it and gives you a spectral card. And this colorless cards are going to be the spectral cards in this idea. Oh boy, okay. Alright, how do we want to do this? I want to remove... Okay. We can go remove Jolly Joker from the deck. Draw 2. Okay. That works. The draw 2 was a little less than meaningful. Energize, negative. Well, we're fine here. We can go ahead and, like, finesse out of this, and... I'm done. That's the end of the turn, actually. You know? We're good. There's Hand of Greed. I don't think I can remove much more attacks. I think I need some more in here. I don't think I'm interested in any of these. Magnetism, maybe? To-do list. Gain 3 gold whenever a skill, attack, power is played. Changes at the end of each turn. Delayed gratification. Gain 15 gold at the end of the turn if you did not discard a card. Huh. With this in my deck, okay, I see why this is now, yeah. I could just get in a fight where I'm not killable against, like, a number of, you know, yeah, okay. I want to remove a Sly Joker. Yeah, anything that just doesn't scale quick enough. If I can, I'd like to remove all of these. If I can have all defends and... I don't know that I'm willing to... I'm gonna skip on these. Alright, we're looking to find a defend. Yeah, like... So we're looking to find a defend. That means I'm full discarding this hand. Okay, there's a defend. High pain. I think we can just do that. Okay. Discovery. Discard a amount and draw. If you're holding a 0, 1, 2, and 3 cost, gain a random potion, and then misprint. I mean, it could do anything. I'll take Discovery as well. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and remove the curse. Remove the curse. I'm going to remove the curse. Another 6 cents. That's not it. Hologram. Oh my! Oh. Hey. So 18 cards looks like we've only added 8 cards to the deck. Except for the cards that we, you know, also added to the deck removing our base cards. That's something I think that's worth. Ride the bus. Increased by 1 for each combat without playing a power. Gain 1 gold for each gold, 10 gold you have. Alright, remove a curse. I'm gonna go and buy a hologram. I also think I'm gonna buy Clockwork Souvenir. The reason is that Clockwork Souvenir with Troubadour is pretty good. And it's also just like a fine thing with stuff like Flex Potion. Like, this is just really good. We'll save the 81. I don't want another 6 cents. This actually gets a lot worse the smaller a deck gets. Honestly, I kind of want to get rid of all 4 of these. These are going to be a little hard. Well, these are actually not too bad with, like, the upgraded cards in here. But you want it? Yes. Alright, what's the drawback on you? You can't play the same card type consecutively. What do I want to get removed from the deck right now? I might want the Lucky Cat. Well, I guess it's Strike, right? Or a Cavendish. What do I want to remove? This is only 16 minutes long, so I have to do this. I could remove the Lucky Cat. That's not awful. Like, our deck isn't built around this. Lucky Cat, Cavendish, 27 damage, Finesse. I can't play that, okay. We want you dead as quick as we can. Our deck does have a decent balance. The problem is there's those base cards that want both sides. Oh, wow. Thank goodness for ice cream. Ice cream has way high block for, like, where we're at. As everyone knows, this does 16 damage right now. Remind you, that's base 4. Okay, okay, now we're free. Well, yeah, okay. Well, one damage is between 1 and 23 damage. Yeah. The duo. Hello? Yeah, all right. That's the freest cash that could ever be. Cat. Discard any amount of cards and upgrade them. Draw. Whoa. Your next upgraded card costs 0. That's cute. Your next 2 upgraded cards cost 0. Ooh, that's... Hold on. This seems terrifying. And then, like, discard and upgrade. So, Burnt Jokers, you the first hand you discard gets upgraded. Secret Weapon? Yeah, Secret Weapon's a good pick. Whenever you play a power gain 8 block, sure. The punch card, yep. Ooh. Okay. Gain plated armor equal to the number of upgraded cards in your deck. Obviously, like, it looks bad right now, but we have Warped Tongs that upgrades cards. Scary Face is also, like, looks like powers are face cards. I'm willing to believe in the Steel Joker. Alright. Upgrade. I think I want to have... I feel like Hologram Upgrade is going to be really big damage. 6 Cents is going to want to eat one of these 4. And I think we want to remove it from the deck pretty soon. I'm going to upgrade the Hologram. Who are we fighting? Hexaghost? Sure. Okay, first card remove. Might be the strike. I might take this Mad Joker out. I'm not huge on it. I'm not huge against it, I'm just not huge on it. No, let's go this. Alright, no reason to play car. Dang, that was the one we wanted for the 4x6 incoming here. You have... Nope. Just checking. But you do have Crimson Heart, huh? Okay. Ooh, okay, yeah, hold on, I can... Here, I'm gonna turn this back on for the moment. Yeah, we can switch over to this. Enemy loses 8 strength this turn. Oh no, that's actually looking at the deck, not the draw pile. Right. Okay, I'm a lot less interested in that because we're playing Tongs as our payout. Okay, that's fine. We can fix that. Cavendish, Swift Strike. Well, one in 41 damage. 30. Let's check Discover. Card Sharp. If you play a 3-cost attack this turn, triple its damage. Sure. Let's get out of here. Alright, and then we can swap back to normal Balatro hours. Apotheosis, Master of Strategy. Oh. Oh, these are all really good. Master of Strategy with all the zeros we're getting seems really strong. Okay. Huh. This act. And then Hit the Road wants us to be discarding cards. We're on the, like, 0-cost plan. I don't think I picked any of these. Campfire is a question, I suppose, but I think I'm gonna take Master of Strategy because we already have Tongs for Apotheosis. More Finesse is obviously very cool, mind you. Yeah, I'm gonna pass on these. Transform 3 cards. Yeah, I think we just transform these three and call it good. And then we can, like, get rid of 6 cents after it eats, like, 1 or 2 more cards if it needs to. I'm sorry. Okay. Huh. These are all cards I kind of want to get rid of. It's not great. Let's make our way up to, like, a shop and try to fix that up, shall we? Okay. Oh. Do I want to keep that? All of a sudden, I might actually eat the Steel Joker out of this hand. I'm not convinced that this is... Well, now this is at 5, right? That's actually good enough. And it will get better as we go. Because Plated Armor 5 is like... That'll increase... Okay, I'm... Stone Joker, get out of here. Okay. I'm just gonna block this. Okay. Stone Joker just doesn't work because we don't have, like, safety isn't a thing we have in here. Ride the Bus I also don't like if our deck has, powers in it. It's not bad, mind you, but... Okay. We're immune to this. Discover? It would be funny if it was Carmichael the Cabin. That would be. Oh! Ride the Bus isn't doing that bad. Deep breath. Mayhem? I bet it's mayhem in this deck. Erosion. Oh boy. It does say removed. Transform, I don't think will count because that doesn't remove a card. But we've removed like 8 cards from this deck. 4 strikes, 3 defend. No, 9. Like we've done like 9 removals. Okay. I think the misprint is probably what I'm eating here. Maybe the Constellation, actually. This doesn't scale as well as some of our other scaling pieces, right? Like, Constellation scales on every upgraded card we played like it's slow, but the problem is that, like, the base on Constellation is 6, and it's a 10% scale. It's a 1.1 Mult instead of a 1.25. So after 10 cards, it's 12 damage. It takes, like... Okay. 11 cards removed. Well. Good instincts. All Yeah. Huh. Mummy hand with this, right? No, we're still good. I think I'm gonna skip on these. Though I do want to add cards for hologram. All cards are powers. Might just take the deep breath again. Peritolia. Right now, it's only a debuff because it blocks Ride the Bus. Oh, you know, I am removing upgraded cards by doing... That Steel Joker is looking worse and worse. It's fine, it'll get upgraded. Cleanse 2 random debuffs. I'm gonna skip on it because we don't have a payoff for it right now. Alright, ride the bus out of here. Yeah, ride the bus out of here. We could cycle the colorless card with this, yes. Like, if I wanted to just eat a deep breath, I would... This is an easy thing to eat, right? Yeah, okay. Hey, Flash of Steel, I've missed you. Oh, seeing double costs 3 base. Red card. And discarded, sure. Oh my god. That's very funny. Okay. All right. Is it finally time to remove Sixth Sense? I think it finally is. I don't think there's anything else I'm really interested in removing, so we would just be cycling Deep Breaths or Secret Weapons. Maybe that's fine. When's our next shop? Okay. Ooh, hey. I really like Wee Joker here. We play so many zeros. Yeah, this changes. Like, this is gonna say attack, power, or skill. I think that's why it's... This doesn't always say power. See, here it says skill. Power. Skill. We're gonna buy Wee Joker. It does say each a skill and each a power. Am I just removing Steel Joker? I don't actually think I believe in this card. It's down to 3 again. We can keep the Sixth Sense in for a little longer. And then have it cycle a couple of the, like... Deep Breath, Secret Weapon... style cards. Yeah. Okay. Couple more fights. We'll remove it at this space, I think. I would wager it's only doing that in the shop to, like, show it. Alright, deep breath. Alright, and that's lethal for us right off the bat, so... Well... Yeah, I was gonna say, what if I instead... Madness. Egg. Here again. The reason for our gold max. I don't have big money in this deck. Alright, what's our drawback? You are always vulnerable and weak. I wonder how that'll work through our artifact. These cards are fine. Pierced. Okay. If your deck has at least 4 rare cards in it, gain 3. Oh, rare as in, okay. Yeah, ooh! Hello. Yeah, I decided on the Discover over the Master strategy here. Hologram. Is that enough? Yeah, okay. Panache, I think, is good in this. Whenever you play a now, Scary Face would be a reason to have Pareidolia. That's incredible, right? I'm willing to pick that based on the attempt of finding that combo. I wasn't willing to pick the other side, but this card, like... Yeah. Panache. Yeah, we are just on red stake, so, you know. Do I want that potion? Probably do. Alright. One more removal. What do I want to remove on this? Okay, deep breath. Actually, it's probably misprint, isn't it? I think it's finally time for a misprint to go. Bonk, 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 bonk. Finesse. Huh. Madness. Madness. Oh, and this eats a random joker. And you okay. Sure.
You want it?
Ha. Yeah. Also. When you draw this card, when you draw a card, increase this card's damage equal to its cost. Oh. You want more scaling?
Bomb.
Do we want another scaling attack? I think we're just eating 6 cents here. I think it's finally time. The deck is in a good position. A lot of things cycle as we want. We're kind of on like this 0 cost thing with really high power singular attacks that's seeing double hits. Yeah, let's get rid of it. You sell this Joker off at some point. That's how it works. Can't afford that. I'm just gonna pass here. Alright. Let's take some elites down. That's fine. I'm gonna take the key, though. We're likely to get something a little more useful. Oh, I don't like Snecko. Oh, this is fine. Because we get to go gift card. And then we only have like these attacks in here. It's very funny. Our deck only has like 2 or 3 attacks. Tropic Brew. Should probably be spending these, huh? Also, I didn't buy that potion up card, but now I'm really interested in it. Mr. Bones revives you with 25% health when you take fatal damage removed from your deck. All uncommon card damage is increased by 1.5. This is 1.5 Mult on a... Yeah, I'm in. Alright. How bad? You can't play more than 5 cards a turn. You know what? 1, 2. I'm sorry, that was how much damage? 3. Another seeing double. Enemy loses 8 strength, removed from deck when played. This is a... What is that? That's like... Sell to change the boss bind or something like that? Right? No, that's, No, that's right. Because I'm thinking of the cola that's the double tag when sold. I'm gonna keep that in as a way to, Disable a boss blind. Okay, yeah. There's 2 upgraded cards, cost 0. You've played exactly 4 cards this turn, increase its block. That's cute. I like how this is consistent about Mult and chips on the cards. Hello. What do I want in my opener? Guaranteed Cavendish? Guaranteed secret weapon? Guaranteed present is very funny. I think guaranteed secret weapon is the choice here. Alright, what do you got for us? When drawing a card, there's a 1 in 7 chance to set its cost to 3. The wheel. Yeah, that's oh my god. Alright. Yeah, I'm still gonna take it. Alright, let's go ahead and upgrade. Erosion. Let's make sure that our main playmaker is heaviest damage. Alright, and then we go. Well, Amber Acorn. At the end of your turn, shuffle your discard pile into your draw. Okay. Well. I'm doing this manually, Gnome, because it isn't doing it, and I want the Balatro music on here. Yo. Omamori? Yeah, sure. Like, Black Star also would get us relics, but... Alright, we need to take one last... That works. Yeah, it works for it works for both of the can't be removed curses. If they don't hit your deck, they don't do anything. Oh. I mean... So this is free. And, like, safety is the retain block card. That's fine. That's actually... Yeah. It doesn't... I don't remember the exact numbers on it, on the upgrade. My gut is like 12, 18 or something like that. 10, 15? $12, 16? Okay, yeah, I don't remember the exact numbers on it. $16, okay. Perfect. I could try to Hand of Greed, but Hand of Greed might be a card we remove. Draw how many cards? Yeah, okay. Add 3 random cards to your hand that cost 0. That's also very cute. $1 million cards, huh? Okay. If I remove a card, it's probably Hand of Greed because we've kind of moved past that. Upgrade 2 random cards ain't bad either. Great on Secret Weapon. Alright. $200. I will pass on this because we have that shop upcoming and I'd rather have like 300 or so in. Damn. One normality. 999 gold. And we just have to make it up to this shop. We only have the one fight. I think that's fine. I think it's time to take one normality into the deck. I am rich. Can it really be this easy? I'll take this fight, yeah. I can just Glass Joker, finish it? Who's my boss? Awaken one. I kind of want Glass Joker for that. Okay. It's been decided for us. Fair enough. Popcorn. It's cute. One costs 20 damage, which is like cool, but like, nah. Alright. One elite. Okay, let's like not have normality here. Rather just have the cards flat right there. Okay, so we can go Panache. Oh, okay. We're under the eye. So then we're gonna go deep breath. Baseball card. Erosion. Secret weapon. Hologram. Hologram's doing a lot. We are on, again, we're on base deck, base stakes. This feels like it has a lot different levels of scaling than a lot of mods, you know what I mean? Alright. This is our last real thing before we remove the normality. And because of the bracelet, it can't be a combat unless we... Well. I'll pass. That's so cute. Okay. Like, obviously at the end of Act 3, this isn't much. But think about, like, how much max health you usually get from a relic, right? Like, between 7 and 14, depending on rarity. We still have Wide Beast statues, so this is probably worth, like, 5 health. And there are ways we've seen to gain potions, right? And Tropic Brew, obviously. But, like, we've seen cards that give potions on, like, chances because they're treated like tarot cards. Hell, if we want to turn money into health. Credit card. This is so cool. Yeah. Let's do that before I, like, start looking at other things. Hey, you remember the Pareidolia we saw? Just mentioning it. I mean, I'll take Preserved Insect. I don't think I want Prismatic Shard. Credit card's like a maybe, but never mind. I have $1,000. What am I talking about? I think we... We might just cycle some potions, right? Like, if I go... It's like I bought 3 health. Any downside to watch? Any upside to watch? I don't know. We've got another shop in the behind here. We took 999, money. Alright, what's your blind? Nemesis has all powers cost 3. You got it, boss. Yeah, they're apparently gonna die instantly. I'm gonna cycle the ritual potion out. Oh my god. Hey, hold on. Uh-huh. You know? You're, like, not wrong. 100 block, you say? I would take the Vagabond instead, I'll be honest. I don't know. Draw 2 is pretty low. It's like drawing the cards that I already would have had in here. I don't know that I'm going to have this money at the end is the thing. Is that okay? Vagabond will never get us the second thing. It's just draw 2. Exhaust. Like Troubadour's already that. You have to remember, we do have to do 2 rounds of combat in the last couple. Hey, buddy. So, like, secret weapon, hologram. Look at how much we, like, flip through this deck. This is what nonsense Balatro looks like, though, right? Draw 4, discard 2 if you discard 2 powers, and then, Vampire Plus, huh? Sure. Alright, we've already taken... Gift card? Second draw, deep breath. Alright. Tiny head. So, finesse, secret weapon for hologram, finesse, baseball card. You are always vulnerable and weak. Yeah, okay. Akabeko, huh? Are you sure? This is wildly powerful. I just need to note that one aloud. It's too late to be what it is. Oh, that's cute. I am really enjoying the way that this mod is translating Balatro in here. Like, basically knowing aloud that it has to give the blinds and such to be a balanced piece. And, like, it also has the stakes and the decks, too, right? So, like, we have a lot of pieces to be able to tweak up and down what we want to be doing in here. Okay. Okay. Oh, this is funny. A gift card doesn't do anything in this match. At the start of your turn, play a random... No! You jerk. That wasn't just play a random card, that ate the, that ate the energy for it, too. Yeah, start a turn, play a random card. Cerulean Bell is choose a card and make it in your hand, right? So we don't get to save that for the heart. There's erosion. Time to leave. Victory music on for here. All right. It is time, you everybody, to place your bets. We did get the retreat. What do you think our score is on this one? Where's the point total landing? What a... again, this mod has a very high power level, as we've seen. A lot of cards that are just like, here's unreasonable power. And like the blinds are trying to do their level of balance on it, along with the existence of the different antes and decks. It's always a hard question to do that, but I respect, like, basically I respect the hustle. I really like the way that the translation on cards are. I know, because I know Balatro, I know what a card is going to do kind of relatively. I know that a chip card is going to be block. I know that a Mult card is going to be damage. So, yeah. Anyway, I don't think this is going to be as high as yesterday, with the ridiculous outcome, but all right, it looks like bets are in. If you got one you want in, better get it in quick. Yeah, the multiple boss deaths. All right. You search for a winning hand. 1084. Okay, I see a couple people on 1069. I'm checking to see if anybody is on. Yesterday was 1668. It looks like the combination of magic spell and somebody else have that too? Punbug. Punbug has the 1069 first in chat. So that's Punbugs for having the first shot at it. Magic spell, you've got, you know, close. But no cigar on that. Punbug, congratulations. Tapped over and frantically put in a 1313. Nah, I respected Magic Spell. You put it in and didn't throw in the 1070. That's why I'm calling it out. But congrats, Funbug. Alright, Act 4, we got a lot of money. Make ice cream better. Yeah. Oh, we found Showman. Select one card from your draw pile, put all copies of it into your hand. Well, I'd probably want to buy this other erosion, to be honest. Because, like, the heart we need more attacks against.
It's yours, my friend. It's yours, my friend. It's yours, my friend.
Impatience also might be fine. Because our deck only has like 5 attacks total and we're playing them all.
You want it?
Do I want to remove anything? Maybe this Swift Strike? Buying potions, sure. I'm gonna buy Impatience. Alright. So what do we have for the last blind here? The hook. Okay. And then we're gonna choose to discard these two. It's better to go for the draw first. Because if we draw one of them... then we can go take the other. Okay. Hello. The bull, if it were still here, would block for, if it were here, would block for like 40. Triplication over wide power? Well, okay. I'm surprised nobody went with an E value on the score, guys. Alright, what do you have as the... At the end of your turn, exhaust a card. Okay. Alright. Here's the plan. Do I want a vampire for 2 here? I think I want the artifacting more than the vampire for 2. But I also want to attack this turn, right? Like, more importantly than almost anything else, we do want to attack this turn. I'm a vampire for 1 for the -1 strength. Alright. You know, I agree. I will exhaust a card. Oh my god! We are this invincible, huh? Alright. Cavendish. Well, that's the end of the turn, thanks, Void. Alright. Well. Can we get the 3rd turn? I'll eat this, thanks. At the start of your turn, exhaust one card and gain 30 gold. We still have an attacking deck? We do. There it is. Is that good? 43x23? Our Mult is outrageous. 43x23 is enough Mult for like the first like 3 blinds. We're fine. Or 2 blinds? 2 blinds. That'll be fine in blinds 1 and 2. Hey Ironclad, how you doing? Final score, 1634. We got raining money, barely. Really funny people being Ironclad and then mod art on like the 3rd, yeah. But yeah, so we can see, again, like we've unlocked Red Stake now, and we also have... Oh, okay. Let's take a look, just take a look at these. So we got red deck, which gives us an extra discard. Blue deck gets us an extra hand play, so it's an extra energy. Yellow deck gets us egg. Oh my god, 300 bucks to start the run, okay. Green deck, at the end of turn, gain 2 gold for each card in hand and no gold in combat rewards. Royale, card reward screens, you get 2 additional cards, lose a click. Yeah, okay, that's black deck. Gain an extra potion slot and 2 duplication potions. After you play a card, upgrade it, lose a potion slot. Combat rewards contain colorless cards. Get a rare colorless card to start. We had so many colorless cards because of the spectral, you know. Abandoned deck. If you have not played any powers during your turn, powers being face cards, 2 extra hand plays. Okay. This is really cool to have this many different bits in here. Cards in shops are upgraded. Potions in shops are at least uncommon. Guaranteed rare cards in the shop. Draw 2 additional cards. You have 1 less card to choose from on card rewards. Painted deck. The double tag. Oh, after selecting a boss relic, gain another random boss relic. Oh, God. So you're going to end up with a ton of, like, energy, but you're probably going to be hit by a lot of, like, drawbacks on those. Whenever attack is played, gain half the damage, has block. All enemies have double their health because this is the, chips and Mult balance out. 1. And then start with a random deck of 20 cards. Really cool. Like, doing a lot to, like, take concepts from Balatro and kind of squish them into places where they fit so that cards just make sense for what they should be doing. Cards in hand being your jokers, tarot cards, hand plays, everything kind of matches up. See all sorts of jokers. Oh, you are here. Huh. Yeah, the stakes as well. Can you see the stakes as well? Yeah, I'll go back and pull those up after we kind of take a look at the cards. Seeing double. Wild common. Damn. Gain 10 block, deal 10 damage, draw a card. And, like, we also have some really strong scaling because that's one of the things that is just a huge part of Balatro is your scaling numbers. Things that permanently scale in really powerful ways. Things that scale on a lot of different manners because of the way that, like, the Mult adds up. And a lot of these playing on, like, ooh, I guess suits we don't have, like, specific things for, so we're trying to play on, like, real criticism is card back, hits legibility. Yeah. I would also like, these to be a little bit, like the white back, like, maybe just a little different on these. You haven't been able to read any of these? Oh. Oh, like, literally reading them. I see. Also, look how many cards are in this, by the way. Oh, they are here. Deal 11 damage, increase 100% for every 3 cards discarded. A new I don't know that I've ever seen... Have we seen a mod with new rarity? I know we've seen, like, generated cards and weird cards, but, like, do these exist? Or, like, do we need to gain them through some effect? Stun the bosses. Only works on bosses? Sure. Gain extra reward. Deal 10 damage. Each power in your exhaust pile. Look at this. Permanently increase block and damage 2 and 1 on the obelisk. Also, this obelisk just alone is very powerful. 20 block, 10 damage minimum. Duo, family, order. Yeah, these are the hands. If you're only holding attacks, double damage. This card transforms into a permanent copy of the last card played. Replay the first card played this turn. Replay the last card played this turn, of course. Oh, God. Yeah. All your cards in hand are steel for the Baron. That's a cute way to do that. This is messed up. You can't infinite with this because it'll go down, but damn, 1 draw 5. Hello. Deal 8 damage to 2 random enemies. Fatal, if either's fatal. Wow, I'm sorry. One cost 8 damage to 2 random enemies, and it scales. Again, the scaling in this has a lot of heights. Gain gold equal to the current floor. Yeah, okay. But yeah, like... Obviously, there's a lot of combos with this, like there are in Balatro. I see what you mean now that I'm, like, looking at cards, trying to, like, read them. Trying to at least give each of these a zoom as we pass by. That's... You know? That's bonus chips. Like, whenever you play a card, it gets bonus chips, which... Sure. Uh-huh. Upgrade on that being non-rent. Pot of green... Oh, and then we do have more ways of gaining potions. Huh. Let's go into, like, uncommon. Oh, it just, like, it makes it easier to get rid of. Like, you don't have to play it. You can just let it go. I see this has a balance piece on it. And I did promise. So, base stakes. We also have Ascension on top of stakes. Half money. Enemies have more health. So, higher, bigger blind. Cannot remove basic cards from your deck. Terrifying. Huh. So transformation would be a lot more powerful in that? I think. At the start of combat, one less card. Oh. Okay. The stakes... And we start with top up? Don't know what that means. Some jokers perish after 10 uses. Playing a card costs 2 gold. I can't select bigger stakes because the stakes unlock just like they do in Balatro by deck and by winning the previous stake. Much like Ascensions. This is a mod that's got a lot of, like, pieces to it. You can play... This is one of those that you have a lot of flexibility for what you want to be doing because of the literally 15 different decks. All the different stakes, all the different Ascensions. And, like, you know, the power on it you can tune to wherever you're feeling. What a fun one. What a big one. I don't know that we will revisit this one very soon, but this is definitely on the stack of revisits. In my mind, the big reason that I don't have revisits in mind right now is that Slay the Spire 2 is right around the corner. So, anyway, that is going to be it for tonight. So, what a fun one to have. Like, just a great, like, obviously very high power, but, like, you can see a lot possible within this one. So, yeah, thank you. I think that was Cuddlefishman, you like that? Thank you, appreciate that, and appreciate y'all. If you want to catch more, you can always follow, see when you're live, subscribe, you get cool skulls, cool slimes, but if you're just here having a good time, I can't ask for more. I'm just glad that you are here having a good time with this, so. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you, everybody. I'm going to send you over to Wandering Newbie. You should go check out Newbie and congratulate Newbie on the partner. Very cool for Newbie to hit partner here. So, thank y'all for joining. Have a good night. Hey, everybody.